Good morning. What's up? Coffee to ya. Yeah, get the day started right? Because we can't really be that comfortable at the skate park until we're sure we've handled that morning ritual. All right, so helmets tested another week. My wife is having an issue with hers. I'm going to try to fix it. I was having an issue out of the box with my Mark Gonzalez helmet being a little too tight around my ears. So I figured I might as well show you guys what I'm going to do to try to handle the situation, because I'd like to skate in that Mark Gonzalez helmet today, man. I'm wearing blue. My eyes are blue. My helmet's baby blue. Come on. My wife's helmet. Like I mentioned, the Pro-Tec helmets on other reviews definitely seem to be a problem with people. They have a longer head from front to back. Okay, so a little oval or a little egg-shaped head versus perfectly round. So me, my daughter, and Killian all have round heads. We fit perfect in Pro-Tec. But my wife and my youngest son, Seth, they have a egg-shaped, kind of elongated head. Now, if you look at their head, it looks round. Come on, dude. I'm not talking about the extreme, right? But when she takes her lid off, let's go this way. When she takes her lid off, she is wearing this, she is wearing the Pro-Tec letters on her forehead. And that's not that cool. We're not sponsored by Pro-Tec, so we are not wearing the letterings without that. I'm going to show you what I do to try to fix this situation for my wife's helmet. So there is a little bit of foam padding in here, and I'm just going to take it out right there. I'm assuming most people at home will have a Dremel. I, however, don't. I do have this. I have a lathe. I have a quick chuck on it. And I have a bunch of little fittings like this. So I don't really need a Dremel. And if I do, sometimes, I'll just use my screw gun. And I know you can buy these at Home Depot. They're cheap. I think they're Dremel attachments or lathe attachments or whatever. Crank it down. And then I'm going to try just removing some of that styrofoam. May not be recommended, but, you know, my wife's not likely to fall anyway. I don't see any reason why this would hurt the helmet at all. So, straps out of the way because we don't need that. There is a small piece of Velcro, a tiny little dot, less than my fingertip. Stuck really good, which I'm probably just going to super glue back on when I'm done here. Dude, this is so sticky, it might stick right back down. All right, let's stick that on the tripod below you guys. And let's see together what this thing grinds like. Let me see if I can lower this camera some. Can you guys see that with this poor lighting? Yeah, there you go. So it's working fine. I want to make sure it's on high speed, which I believe it is. It's double. A little faster. The problem with helmets fitting poorly is we don't have a helmet that fits well. We might not choose to wear it, and that's when accidents happen. And I'm going to feather the edges out some. Okay, let's hold this so you guys can see what I did. You can see it's the size of a Band-Aid. And I took out probably about 3 millimeters of the cooler, right in the front where it's hitting her head. I'm going to put this padding back on, take it in, and see what she says about it. She's probably not going to want to be on camera right now because we just woke up. All right, hold on. She's making pancakes, so I got her to put this thing on. Perfect. She says it feels 100%, but we'll know more after we ride. And then we can repeat the same process if we need to take out any more. So I took out about 3 millimeters. And that's probably like, what, 3/4 stacked up? 2/4 stacked up? Something like that. And then it's about the size of a Band-Aid, just right off the front. Hopefully that's going to keep the Pro-Tec logos from embedding into her head. And I will say this is not your daddy's styrofoam cooler. This thing is really solid, and grinding on it isn't going to hurt it at all. So with the way I did it was perfect. Use a Dremel, use something a little more high speed, gonna work probably even better. So there you go. You got an elongated head and a Pro-Tec helmet. Make them work together. I gotta re-up. It's gonna take more than that. Yeah. Might as well leave it in the sun, huh? Now with my helmet, this thing, it fits pretty darn nice around my head because I got the round head. I can't complain about it at all, except on the ears. Now I was thinking, I could go get a bottle of MAP gas, propane from over there, soften it up, bend it out. But that's kind of lame, kind of goofy, and possibly destroys the integrity of the helmet. Although I bet you're fine. So I need to probably do that with my son's Pro-Tec because his doesn't hug the cheeks enough. The problem I have is this. Let's get it right. The ear hole in here is too small for my big ears. Let me see what we can do here. This is all Velcroed in too. Let's see. So my ears fit pretty good in there now. But it's flipping this ear up and this ear up. So what I'm going to try to do is take a razor blade knife and cut along that edge and see if I can just fan this thing out and make it a little bigger. I mean, how much abuse are you going to take on your ears anyway? And regular skateboard helmets don't even have a full cut like that. So I'm going to try a razor blade knife here. And let's just see how this goes. Let me angle it down a little more so. Okay, very, okay, this is an older blade. That was really kind of hard to cut, so. I might have to set this down on something to do this, but. Yeah, okay. Hold that thought, guys. I'm going to the tailgate for this one. Don't do this on your mama's table, okay? Let's try the underside first. So what did come out easy was the hard foam. The soft foam is definitely going to require a sharp blade. Maybe sharper than what I have. So that side, a little scraggly looking. That side, really clean cut. I'm just going to clean it up. So right now I'm going to try to let the blade hang off something so I can go all the way down, get to the sharpest point here. So much better of a cut there. Check out the difference. This is letting the blade hang through, and that's not letting the blade hang through. All right, I think I got it. All right, let's check this out. Dude, boom, boom. That's perfect, perfect. Right now, so my ears aren't touching anything inside the pad, which feels good, man. Before I was having to let it like sort of mat my ear down. Not that nice of a feeling. Now there's nothing in there, but I left the padding thickness here, and by getting my ear out of the way, that gave it a little more room. I mean, this helmet, even if I take these straps off, I won't need these straps. This helmet's not going anywhere, man. I can do cartwheels and tumble down the street. This helmet's staying on. Somebody asked in my last video, what is your reasoning behind that, Prod? And here it is. Out in Austin, Texas, we have an extreme amount of humidity. And you sweat profusely. So bad that when you take a run, and you run around the deep end, every time I like look down at my board around the deep end, I get literal raindrop. Literal rain? No. I need to stop saying that. We all need to stop saying that word wrong too, right? The other word, you know what the word your old boy says wrong all the time? Indention. Because it's not an indention. Indention's not a word. It's an indentation. One step at a time. One step at a time. We'll get better. But the rain just falls from the helmet. And it's very distracting. So my goal with this is I'm going to take the helmet off every run. Okay, that pulled on the ears a little. But by doing that, if I put it, this is what was so good about my orange helmet. Put it on, grab the board, hit a run, get finished. I'll have to work on the perfect way so that I don't rake my ears. I mean, I could get rid of this padding at the bottom altogether, but that really helps hold the helmet to my head, so I'm not going to go there yet. But by putting the helmet on, doing a run, getting out of the bowl, taking the helmet off, you're really eliminating a lot of that sweat inside your helmet. So you guys know, you're going to watch me, and we'll see. And you know, I'm going to talk about whether it works or not. So anyway, peace out, guys. This is a success. All right, later.